Whoa, whoa! Team! Squad! What is going on? We got some drops today? I heard some Star Wars Hot Toys drops. Let's get on in here. Popsick, Adam Muhal, Billy, Ryan Ritchie, Martin K, Austin D, Tilly, Griffin, Brian Fontaine, Siscale Scavengers coming in the house. Caleb, EH Designs, everybody, welcome on in. Get on in here. Get on in here. We got a little bit of a doozy tonight. I have a feeling this should be a good one. I'm stoked. I don't know about you guys. I heard we got some things to talk about. They announced some Star Wars Hot Toys. Couple of bingo bangos. How are we all doing tonight? I flaked on you guys on the last one. I'm sorry. We got busy. But we're here now. And we're repping it. Qui-Gon shipping. Everything. Star Wars collectibles. Trumpinator. Win Lee. Amber in the house. Best statue collection in the game. TX Boys. Mr. Barbus. Brendan. Cameron. Ninja Squirrel. Your vid. Star Wars collect tables. He collects tables. DKH. Boom. I'm hyped for tonight, guys. I'm hyped to just be in this live stream, just chilling with you guys. I mean, Qui-Gon. Months too late, but it's here. Where's Cody? I'm not complaining. I really wanted Qui-Gon. I really wanted Cody, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Yeah, we're gonna be getting into it tonight. We're gonna be talking Lando. We're gonna be talking Boba. We're gonna be talking Qui-Gon shipping. We got a bunch to talk about. We're gonna go through a couple of eBay sold listings, talk with the chat, get some feedback, hang out, just kick it on a Friday night. Friday COVID night. What are we doing? We're live streaming. Sam Pinna in the house. What's going on, dude? Mario, Star Killer. Boxing up some stuff and listening to The Economist. I love it, Brian. You boxing up your figures, right? Getting ready for the Maju cases. That's sick. Once I get a big enough place, I'm going to get Maju cases. Qui-Gon fully released. Yup, released in Hong Kong, which means we'll be getting him probably in the next month. Month and a half. Winley, where's Kit Fisto? I don't know, but I'm not yelling at Hot Toys. I'm not yelling at Hot Toys. I love what they're doing. They're straight crushing it. They're straight killers. They're crushing it. I haven't pre-ordered Rex. Is he a no-brainer? Come on, dog. We economists out here, dog. We don't ask stupid questions. Come on now. Mods, ban this guy. Get him out of here. You're done. No, I'm just kidding. Don't ban him. Don't ban him. Rex is a great figure. You should absolutely get him. 100%. No stupid questions. But come on, bro. There's a reason why it's called a no-brainer. Hey, boys. On my downtown to Shanghai. Glad to be here. James, welcome on in. James is our official boots on the ground Shanghai secret base Shanghai guy. We love it. Caleb, yeah, did great today. Let's go. Come on, man. 100%. Yeah, come on now. Come on. We're just giving him a hard time. Ask the questions. Ask whatever you want. No stupid questions in here. My personal opinion, I absolutely love Captain Rex from a collection perspective and investment. Make sure to check out my video if you haven't. Great figure, though. Yes, we got a lot to talk about tonight. The first thing, you know what? We got an appeal. We already got 64 people in here. Come on, 66. Like that stream. Let's get the people in here. That's incredible. Dude, I booted up this. You know, when I did my first live stream, I had like 20 people in there, and I couldn't even believe I had 20 people in there, and it was sick. Today when I loaded up this live stream, I was like 2 minutes late. I looked in the thing. We got 47 people waiting in the live stream. Come on now. Round of applause for yourself. Let's go. Community's booming. It's strong. strong. Apes together strong. Yeah, Boba. I mean, Boba Fett. What is this? The 14th time we've got Boba Fett, and it's still a scoop? I mean, you guys are getting the sneak peek now. I haven't done my official hot or cold in those videos. I'll be dropping those weekend, but you guys are the day one homies in the live stream. So you guys are just going to get my thoughts now, but you still got to, when you watch my hot or cold, you still got to, you know, watch it and like it and comment and pretend like, oh, wow, I had no clue you were going to say that, 6-Skill Economist, even though you just talked about it in that entire live stream. So just pretend to be surprised. Brawlia, what's up? Party on. What's going on, dude? Welcome on in. Sebastian, hey, 6-Skill. Hey, Sebastian, how are you? All right. Boba Fett. They're re-releasing him. They're giving it to us in the 40th anniversary collection. Look, if they got to give us a reason to reissue Boba Fett and give it in the 40th anniversary box, I'm all game for it. I already have this Boba Fett. I imagine that he's going to start, you know, probably trending downwards in the secondary market, but this thing is like, you know, I guess it's coming out in like 6 months, so like I guess that's actually pretty fair. No reason to panic sell if you have the Boba Fett. If you have Boba Fett and you want to, take some profits, maybe swap out of it. I would say this is like when this gets announced, that is the worst time to sell your Boba Fett. Wait a little bit, let the Mandalorian come out, beef up, and then see if those people who really want it don't want to wait like 4 months or 5 months or whatever, and then sell it to them if you really want to just get the new one. But obviously this finger's trending upward. It's honestly insane that they're reissuing this again, but like it's 40th anniversary. I guess it was the easy excuse for them to do it. Backstory on this figure, for those that you guys that don't know, this figure originally came out, I think it was in 2018, maybe 2017. Came out, sat in stock for like, I don't know, 10 months maybe. I mean, this figure sat. People didn't want this. People weren't ordering this figure. I think it retailed for what? Was it 242? Deluxe 260 maybe, something around there. Sat. And nobody's really going crazy over it. Sold out. People are like, oh my gosh, wait a second, that was a Boba Fett. Scooped, bought it in the secondary market, got up to like $400 in the secondary market. Bang, Hot Toys comes out, reissue. It's back for pre-order again. It stays on pre-order for a while. It doesn't even get to in stock on the second issue. It just goes straight to waitlist from pre-order. In pre-order again, like 6 months around the time that episode 2 Yoda went up for pre-order again. Sat for the pre-order. 6 months you could pre-order the bad boy. Sold out. Bang, $400 again on eBay. And on top of it, we also have animated Boba Fett, vintage color Boba Fett, like all these different Boba Fetts. And then it goes up to $400 again. Bang, another reissue. What's gonna happen with this one? It's the same thing. It's with some of these figures, it ain't rocket science. This figure's gonna be just fine. If you don't have a Boba Fett, scoop. I did do an actual review on this figure. I know I have only done like 2 reviews on my entire channel, but I did review this figure. Is he a buckethead? Yeah, kinda. But it's still a great figure. $285. I mean, it's their excuse with giving us this like new packaging or whatever. Is this a reissue that we needed? Absolutely not. Is this a reissue that's great for everybody that didn't pick up Boba Fett's? Yes. Was this a timely reissue with The Mandalorian Season 2 coming out? I think so. I think Hot Toys knew that there's about to be some demand for some Mandalorian-type looking people with Mandalorian Season 2 coming out, and they said, well, we've already got a Boba Fett that we've made like 30 times, and every time we make one, they always sell out because these people are junkies, and they just buy him every time. So we're just gonna like throw him in a new box and literally give you the exact same figure. So yeah, we got to reissue the Buckethead. I already have this one. I'm not crazy. I'm not gonna. Oh, you know what? I just realized. Yo, I just realized I was just talking. How long was I talking about that figure? I was just talking about. I've been looking at this photo, talking about this Boba Fett now for like 7 minutes, and not even showing you guys the screen. We're learning as we go. Sorry. Alright. Talking about this Boba Fett. It's not the reissue that we needed. And I feel like a lot of people already have this figure because they have re-released it like 30 times. And am I going to get this figure on the reissue? I already have it. But of course I'm going to get it on the reissue because I'm a junkie, and Hot Toys know they can do this. I was on the fence with the 40th anniversary packaging. And then I got the vintage Boba Fett, and I was like, wait, this packaging is actually sick. So, yeah, I'm probably going to be ordering this one. I mean, it's literally the exact same thing as the deluxe version of Boba. It comes with the exact same accessories. Although, I swear this base is different. The base on mine is the Bespin base, right? With the help me out here. Is it not the Bespin base with like the red backdrop? I think it is, but I'm turning it over to the chat. For those of you guys in the chat that already have Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, are you picking up this figure? And are you picking up this figure and selling your other one, or are you about to have one to rock, one to stock? Maybe leave this one in box. I turn it over to the crowd. What's up, everyone? You do that a bit often. I know, I suck at that. I know, Brian, right? What an amateur. An absolute amateur. Come on. I don't have the 6-skill scavenger steez. We got a rusty show over here. Yo, what's up, Evan? What's going on, dude? Welcome on in. Got that one as my first Hot Toy. See, that's what I'm saying. If you didn't have Boba Fett before, what an awesome reissue for you. This is a great reissue. Also, shout out to the chat. 82 people. Our record is 86. Will we break that tonight? Absolutely insane that we got 83 people in here. Smash that like button if you're in the stream right now. Let's get a good 90 people in here tonight. Let's break some records. Apparently Boba is a Sideshow exclusive. Really? Where did you? I did not. Are you sure? Are you sure you're not talking about the vintage color version? Because the vintage color version is a Sideshow exclusive. I didn't see anywhere this one was. I could definitely be wrong though. I'm undecided on getting Boba. Star Wars Collectibles, do you already have the other one? 6-scale, what up, man? What up, Charles? Gray with the orange in the gray. Yeah, this one doesn't have that, right? I don't think it does. With no Boba in the collection, vintage color Boba or 30th anniversary reissue. I would scoop the 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back Boba if I didn't have one. But the vintage one is cool. But if you want a classic Boba in your collection, you need the ESB bucket head. Sorry this is off topic, but do you think I should get Endor, Leia, or wait for a new version like Jedi training Leia? I don't like Endor Leia. I don't even have it in my collection. I'm such a big Star Wars fan. I think the Leia to have is Bespin, and we're gonna talk about that more in just a few minutes because I think we got some interesting things over there. Definitely not getting the Boba reissue. Easy pass. All right. Do you already have the other Boba? Because if you already have the other Boba, that's fair. If not, I think an easy pass is stretch. It's Popsicle saying 100% Lando. Oh, we will get to my friend Lando Bando in just a few. Can't afford another Boba Fett. Too much fire coming out in the near future. Facts. Brendan Morin. Facts. That's facts right there. We got a lot of heat coming, and that's a great topic we're going to talk about in this live stream tonight. I'm getting Lando 100%. When it's coming close to release. Yep, yeah, I don't think there's any reason to pre-order right now. Endor Leia is a great fig. About to go waitlist with Sideshow at Caleb. Need to do a joint live stream sometime. Oh, for sure, Brian. Dude, we couldn't even done one tonight. But the only thing is, for me to do a live stream, I really gotta like get more professional and things because I kind of just get on here and kind of just wing it. Like you have the schedule and you got the official photos and everything. I'm out here just open up tabs and stuff. I don't want to ruin your brand, but you know I'm always down to do a collab. Have this one and the vintage one. If I didn't have the vintage one already, I'd probably get the reissue. Facts. All right, fair enough. Anyone expecting Savage, Anytime Tune, or Ventress, Bo-Katan, Mace Windu, Kit Fisto, Plo Koon, General Grievous from Hot Toys? I would love to see all those figures. 87 people in the stream. We just broke our record. Let's go! Get in there! Like the live stream. We got 87 people, 48 likes. Let's bump those likes up. That's a record for us. Let's go. Let's get to 90. It's great re-releases for those who missed out. I wouldn't pass on this one. Yeah. Okay. If 88 people, let's go. If you don't have a Boba Fett in your collection and you are still on the fence, bruh, this is like the 8th time they've released this, and every time it goes to 400, just scoop. I'm losing track of the comments. I just started collecting. Definitely such a scoop. Yes, dude. For the people that are just getting into the collecting game, and I have a lot of people that comment on my stuff saying they just got into the game, and that's why they like my channel for like investment analysis and stuff. If you just got into the game, we're going to talk about this later in the stream. There is a lot of heat coming. Tread with caution. This is an important time to be as financially nimble as you can. I like Boba Fett. I have vintage Boba. I'll probably get this one also. Anakin fan. All right, word. Yeah. See, that's what I like. See, I'm a junkie. I already have this Boba Fett, and I have the vintage Boba Fett, and I have like a bajillion. I'm gonna buy every single Clone Wars figure. I think I'm still gonna order this one. Steven's Collectibles has been great. Still need that website though. Yeah, dude, I know. It's getting pushed back. I'm pushing him on it. He's just absolutely swamped with things, but he said they're working on it, so hopefully soon. Man of Hot Collectibles, hello everyone. Economist must be super happy that Lando was announced. Getting 2 of those. Let's go, Man of Hot Collectibles. Welcome on in. I'm losing the chat. Okay, chat. Who wants an Economist and 6-scale Scavengers crossover? It would be sick. Welcome on in. Great video and Obi-Wan today. And Obi-Wan today. What are we referring to? We didn't get into Obi-Wan, unless I missed it. I don't think I missed it though. Tom Walker Toys has Boba on their website. Bring it on, Brian. I know. Let's go, Brian. Go for it. Yeah, we got to do one. We can do it on my channel too. We do it on my channel. I just got to get more professional because I'm gonna embarrass you guys with it. We run a little bit of a crooked ship over here. I don't have the steez that 6-scale Scavengers has. Never been a better time to get into Hot Toys Star Wars. It's amazing. It's literally unbelievable. They are just absolutely going full body into Star Wars Hot Toys. They're crushing it. 6-scale Scavengers Economist collaboration. Oh, dude, I've already been on their channel twice. They are always welcome on my channel. We're gonna get a collab going soon too. If you guys have not checked out 6-scale Scavengers, wake up. It's the podcast that it's the best podcast in the game. Throw it on when you're driving to work. Throw it on when you're going to sleep. 90 people in the stream. Our record. We hit the goal. Let's go. Road to 1,000 subs. We keep trucking along. Rumor has it Mark 85 is coming super soon. Mark 85. I'm hyped for the Mark 87. Mark 85 would be cool. Give me the battle damage on Mark 85. I'm running out of money. Oh yeah. This is like I mean, this is an onslaught from Hot Toys. They are absolutely smoking it. It's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. We got 90 people in here. Let's talk about Bando. Bando Hando, show me the Lando. I mean, everyone was saying it, right? People kept saying, like, I saw Lando on a bunch of people's top 5 most wanted Hot Toys. People wanted Lando, and then that's what I'm saying with Hot Toys, though. People wanted Lando, and they were just like, yeah, we hear you. You're done. Lando. That's the beauty of this company. It's not Black Series with Hasbro, where you can tell Hasbro like 100 times what you want, and Hasbro would be like, got it, heard you loud and clear. Jawas, give them Jawas. You want some more Clone Commanders? Jawas, we'll give you Clone Commander, Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren with his helmet off. Kylo Ren with his helmet off in a different coat. Hasbro has their ears closed. They don't want the money. Hot Toys said, well, you want these figures and we want your money, so why don't we just give the figures that everybody's asking for them, just take their money? And we say, yes, this is what we wanted. We want to give you our money. Is Lando. And the cape is groovy. I mean, they nailed the cape. It's a good looking figure. I think the head sculpt is really good. I'm pretty sure it's really good. At certain angles, I'm like, it's like when that's face forward like that, but when it's like that, that's Billy D. Williams. It's good. I like it. I mean, I'm obviously getting it. We needed Lando. Like, but then like, come on! Where is Bespin Han? He looks great, though. He looks great. I'm not even going to trip. I'm not going to be one of those haters that said his head sculpt is a little off. Every head sculpt is always going to be just the tiny bit off. Like Obi-Wan from Revenge of the Sith. If you look at it in just the wrong angle, you can see it's just kind of off. This one is fine. Good. This is good. This is good. $235. That's a scoop. That's a scoop. Here's the thing, though. We gotta talk serious talk. We gotta talk serious talk. This is an awesome figure. And I'm going to do a hot or cold analysis on it, but I'm giving you guys a sneak preview on what my thoughts are, personally, of this figure. I love the figure. It's what we wanted. It's a Lando. It's, like, to me, as such a diehard Star Wars fan, it's obviously a no-brainer. Duh. Of course I'm buying this figure. From an investment perspective, this is where things get interesting. If you're on a budget... Now, hear me out. Hear me out. I love this figure. If you are on a budget, there is a lot of heat coming out. If you know yourself and you know you're a clone addict and you know every time they drop a clone, you know you're going to have to buy at least 2, maybe 4. All I am saying is tread with caution. You don't want to go bankrupt. This is an awesome figure, but this, along with like Boba, like these are the ones that can make you go... You don't want to go belly up and have to sell figures that you don't want to sell. As much as I love this figure, I have to do some more thinking on it. I still think that like clones in general are probably going to do better than this figure on a percentage basis. At the simple fact that clones just have like unlimited bid. But from a collection perspective, like it's such a no-brainer. Duh, of course I'm getting this figure. Because it's Lando and it's episode 5. And I think the first thing that came into my mind when this figure came out, the first thing that came into my mind, I talked about this figure a lot. In my hot or cold of this Bespin Leia, I said, look, this Bespin Leia is cheap retail. You could have copped her for like, there was like a week and a half where you could have copped her with free shipping. At $204, you're still getting a very, very good Carrie Fisher head sculpt. The outfit, it's not everybody's favorite. Fair. My favorite outfit is absolutely episode 4. I just can't do that head sculpt, which is why I don't have that one, and I picked up this one. But when this figure came out, it was kind of boring, right? And I talked about that in my hot or cold of this figure. I said this figure is boring. It doesn't come with enough, and there's no like great figures that this one can go with. This is the first one that we're getting. This is huge for Bespin Leia. This is very good for Bespin Leia. Because what are you gonna pair with Lando? Chewie, Han, but like Han in his episode 4 outfit, but like also like Han is like quite expensive. Like the easy one is you're gonna pair it with Bespin Leia. Like those are gonna look cool together. You're starting to get a nice Empire Strikes Back Bespin look. And then if Bespin Han comes out, bang! You got a sweet little trio right there. So I like Bespin Leia here. I was bullish on this figure before. I thought that, I was like quite bullish on this figure. I thought it was the best Leia to get between this one, Endor, and episode 4. Like you shouldn't be paying $500 for that episode 4 Leia that comes with that pretty bad head sculpt. If it's between episode 6 and episode 5 at retail, I take episode 5 because of the head sculpt. So I really like this Lando coming out for Bespin Leia. For sure. A year and a half ago, I would have never thought Hot Toys would go all in on Star Wars like they're doing now. I know, it's awesome. It's so sick. It's just like Marvel movies have like obviously like basically stopped, and they're like, all right, I guess we'll just ramp up Star Wars, and then they give it to us, and they're literally like all selling out. And then they're like, oh, wow, and Mando Season 2 is coming out. Can we just, like... They're like, can we reissue this, Darth Vader and this Boba Fett, the literally exact same figure we've already done, and just put it in a new box? And will people actually buy it? Oh, yeah, yeah. Mine. Buy. And they're like, okay, yeah, this is working. Let's just keep pumping out Star Wars figures. And then they gave us, like... We got some other things to talk about, like... they gave us some other stuff, but we'll talk about it a bit. But yeah, this Lando, I love it. From a collection perspective, come on, bro. It's Lando. I love this cape. It looks like, what's the things you put on your window? Drapes? He's got drapes. He's got drapes for capes. He's got a drape cape. And I love it. It's gonna look sick. Like, everything that he comes with, like, he comes with the little beep thing so he can talk on his wrist to that bald dude that has, the things on his ears. What's his name again? Is it Lobot? Lobot? Someone is... Alright, chat, correct me, because I know you guys love these, like, low-key people. It's Lobot, right? Or am I losing it? Help me out. Who's the dude? Who's the dude? Who's the dude with the Beats by Drake headphones on? That like, Lando like does this thing on the wrist and like wakes him up, and he's like, it's a Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Dude, Steve DeRosi. Is that the guy from, that's Steve from Rogue One 6, right? There you go. Lobot, thank you. I knew it was Lobot. Lobot. This guy. There you go. The host of Rogue One 6, Steve. Right? So we get that thing that he like phones a friend, beeps my man in. We get like this thing, which says keep it quiet or whatever. We get the stormtrooper gun. What is it called? I used to know the names of some of these. Is it like the D-15 blaster or something like that? We get like the Lando gun. Kind of looks like a water gun. We get the backdrop, which is like, what? I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know if I'm ever gonna use that, but I guess I'll take it. We get the panel that matches with the Bespin Leia. They knew, right? This is the same one that comes to Bespin Leia. Can they give us the Bespin Han and give them that one too? And then we get a bunch of hands. What are you buying here? You're buying a head skull. You're buying a Lando. You're buying Lando. Come on. If the sideshow Lando skiff guard, if people have been waiting so long for Lando that they're like, yo, I'm just gonna buy the Lando skiff guard. Let me tell you right now. If we're comparing head sculpts, I mean, just remember where we came from. Like to remember where we came from, we gotta appreciate where we started. Yikes! I don't know who that dude is. That ain't no Billy D. Williams. I'll tell you that much. This figure's great. This is a head sculpt, mustache, the 80s mustache with the 70s drapes. We love that. We love that. OMGC. Oh man, we live tonight? We live tonight. I posted on my Instagram. It was a little bit last minute. I was planning on going live tomorrow night, but we just got too much heat. We just got too much heat today. My phone caught on fire when I woke up this morning and checked Facebook to see that Lando got announced. And after I got some water and put it out, I said, dang, I guess I gotta go live tonight. The backdrop looks like the one they gave us for Deadpool 2. Does it? It's supposed to be, obviously, Bespin in, like, the window. Which technically wasn't in the first release of Empire Strikes Back. That was, like, whatever, like, digitally. It's so bad. Yeah, the sideshow one, yeah, that's an L. That's an L. Hot Toys, Lando looks great. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. People are gonna complain. They're gonna say it doesn't totally look like Billy D. Williams. I get it. But it's Billy D. Williams. It's Billy D. Williams. Let's just be clear. It's Billy D. Williams. It's just one of those things where you look at it at like a different angle. You can kind of like with Revenge of the Sith Obi-Wan. Like you can kind of be like, oh, that's not totally Ewan McGregor. I'm getting the skiff guard for my Jabba setup. Fair, but you better keep that helmet on, Amber. When you take that helmet off, that ain't no Billy D. Williams. Just pre-ordered Lando and Boba. Canceled my vintage Boba. Interesting. I haven't pre-ordered Lando yet. I'm not in any rush. Steven's already got me at Steven's Collectibles. He knows I'm good for it. Like I'm obviously getting this figure, but like I don't need to be reporting it this early out. This is a pro tip. You know, a financial tip for collectors out there, especially new collectors. When a figure like this comes out, and it's not coming out for a year and a half. What is it? A year, 8 months. Let's just call it 2 years. Say it's a year and a half. It's not coming out for a year and a half. Get your pre-order in and throw that deposit down. Do not pay this figure off in full, like right away. Because if you start paying off these figures in full right away, and you're talking about a year and a half, and you're talking about pre-ordering like 10 figures, that's $2,000. Do you know the types of return? You can get some serious money, just investing that. And if you want to like lock it up in some safe things, maybe invest in like some like high grade, like investment grade bonds or like some type of bond fund, something safe. Even just like, I always hate, like leaving money in the bank is a very silly thing to do. You should always be investing your money somewhere. Like, obviously, leave enough in your bank for whatever, but, like, for anybody who does pre-orders, never pre-order figures that are coming, like, 2 years in advance and pay them in full. You want to delay that payment as much as possible. Time value of money. You should be investing that money leading up to it. And, like, normally I would say, like for, like, Black Series figures, whatever, right? If Black Series figure not coming out for a year, whatever, just pre-order. It's $20. But when you're talking about Hot Toys, you're talking about like pre-ordering 10 Hot Toys, and you got $2,000, $3,000 locked away that you could be earning a return on. You should have that invested and only be putting deposits. Don't give Sideshow that money with no interest. You know. 88 people tonight. Wow, I know, Dubs. We're getting in there. We actually got up to 92 people in here. Yeah, it is just with a different print on it. Just got my vintage Boba the other week, but I might get the Empire reissue since I missed it in the first time around. If you missed the first issue of the Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett, I would definitely get this one. With that being said, who knows how many more times they're going to release that figure. I'd like to say that's the last time they're going to release it, but now, absolutely, I have no clue how many times they're going to reissue it. But, like, if you didn't get it the first time, you should get it. I will just caveat this. Watch my review on it. He does have a little bit of a bucket head, which is, like, the only unfortunate thing about it. But it's, like, a minor gripe. It's a great figure. It's Empire Strikes Back Boba Fett. I don't think it's any coincidence that they're giving us this release either, right before Mandalorian Season 2. While we're doing that, let me pull this up. Where is this? I had it somewhere. Where art thou? I'll look for it later. And the other thing that we got Big Dog shipping. Qui-Gon shipping in Hong Kong. That means we are now officially like a month out from release. I was stoked. I was really excited, but it kind of felt like it was going to be a toss-up. Are we getting Qui-Gon first, or are we getting Cody? I mean, me personally, I would have much rather have gotten Cody first. With that being said, I still love this Qui-Gon. I really want a Cody. I'm excited. I'm happy that they're actually shipping this one out, though. Does that mean that we're going to have to wait a bit long enough for Cody? I don't know. But I wanted Cody. Let me just... I had the photos. Here we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Here we go. We'll put this right here. So we actually got the actual photos from of the actual final product. He looks fantastic. Shout out to 6 Scale Scavengers Group. I mean, look at these final production images. Especially the up-close shots on Qui-Gon. I mean, they delivered. He looks awesome. I love this shot. I love this shot. This is so cool. That's the Mace Windu hologram, right? I love this shot. Glad Qui-Gon made it. Now the wait for BBTS pre-order begins. Joe, let me tell you right now, BBTS, in my opinion, is not the move anymore. And now they're like hiking up prices too. And the fact that BBTS sells out every single time in like an hour is criminal. Mando is starting to ship over in the US too. People getting emails. Yep. Yeah, first batch of Mando for US people is coming out. It's insane. It's great. I like the Phantom Menace more than most. When I did my review of my favorite Star Wars films, I recently watched the Phantom Menace probably for I've only seen Phantom Menace probably 5 times, which is not that much for me for Star Wars. I rewatched it 6 months ago, and I was like, wow, I kind of have an appreciation for this film. Once you take it for what it's worth, it's actually low-key kind of good. Attack of the Clones is unsalvageable, but Phantom Menace I can get behind, and Revenge of the Sith is absolutely amazing. He'll look great next to Maul. Need Padawan Obi-Wan now. Yeah, he's gonna look so good next to Darth Maul, and we absolutely do need a Padawan Obi-Wan. But that being said, if you told me 6 Economist, you got to get You can only get Padawan, Obi-Wan, episode 1 Obi-Wan, episode 1 Qui-Gon. I would definitely take Qui-Gon. 94 people in the stream. Just hit another record. Let's go. This is insane. Can we actually push to 100 people in the live stream for the first time ever? That would be absolutely insane. Darth Maul prices are about to go up. Yep, yeah, we've been talking about this. Like, I've been talking about this ever since I did my first video of Qui-Gon. The upside that you had with Darth Maul at retail is that once Qui-Gon comes out, like, people who slept on Darth Maul are gonna want to have them both together. Yeah. And, like, oops, yeah, but, like, bang. Head sculpt, nailed. It was, Brian, were you the one that said that the sculpted hair looks better? Yeah, the sculpted hair does look very good. I mean, it's just a banging figure. It's just another Jedi. It's just another great release by Hot Toys for Star Wars that's gonna do well from a collection perspective and an investment perspective. It's just very good. Look at this. How did they? Come on. I get you're trying to sell us Hot Toys. I get like the people comment. Like, I get you're trying to sell us. How do you expect us to recreate this pose? Come on now. No way we can do that. And you know what's funny is to create this shot, I'm sure what they did was they had this Darth Maul and then they did like this LED effect. And then they put like some shadowing, or did they like actually like burn his like thing a little bit and they stuck it in there? Like this Darth Maul has no blade in it. This is just pure effect, and I love it. I love that Hot Toys does this, and there's nothing that we can like. They do some of these photos, and there's no way we can recreate them, but it just still sells me more. Head sculpt, absolutely amazing. God, the eyes with Hot Toys. Look at those eyes. Tell me your midichlorian count isn't going through the roof right now looking through that midichlorian counts. Come on. This is a final product. Like, this is what Hot Toys can do. Hot Toys can give us some banging figures and then give us a final product, and they deliver every single time. Unlike Sideshow, who like gives us the first rendition and then they just mass produce it and but yeah, look at the midichlorian count in this figure. It's absolutely insane. That's it. 100 people in the live stream for the first time ever. Absolutely shattered the record. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. For those of you who don't know, my pitch, I am 6 Scale Economist. I do reviews of Hot Toys from both a collection and investment perspective. If you guys love collecting Hot Toys and hearing people's opinions on it from a collection perspective, what they think, but also hearing about them from an investor perspective, make sure to subscribe. This community right here in this live stream is absolutely insane. You guys are the same people that are always commenting on my videos. You guys are the day ones. You guys are making this channel just do so well. I cannot believe that we actually have 100 people in this live stream. We started this channel in like the end of May, so like 2 or maybe 3 months. You guys are the bomb. This is you guys. It's you guys and your midichlorian count. Like, some of your guys' midichlorian count, it's the highest I've ever seen. Some would say it's a prophecy. Do I refer to the chosen one? I don't know. Let's jump back into it. You guys are insane. But yeah, these final product images are just sick. Where do they even get this stuff for the background? Is that just a photoshopped from the movie? I love it. It's kind of low quality, but I love it. Yes, walking. He's showing. He has this clip on him. He's saying, "You make a move." Yes, same walkie-talkie, so he can talk to Lando, and they can call Lobat, the headphones guy. Look at that, beautiful. I love that he comes with the poncho too. Also, shout out to all you guys for showing the love in the chat for the hitting 100 viewers. It's not even me, dog. It's you guys. You guys are the ones who, you know, I'm setting up the live stream. I'm not even in here yet, and we had 42 people waiting, just to chat, just chill. It's sick. You guys are savages. I love it. Oh, we can't see my screen. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Come on, dude. We got 100 people in here, and we're not showing this. We're not showing the thing. 60 comments, you gotta be better than that. Come on. We got 100 people in here, and he's forgetting to flip the screen. I flipped it. Shout out to you guys for catching me. How many times have I done that? Especially all of you day ones in here who have been here since the first live stream. You know, in my first live stream, I swear there was like a 20-minute time period where I was just talking about figures on screen, and I just forgot to flip it. I'm a rookie. All right, let's go back. You know, we're just gandering at these photos. He's looking about to smack someone, a little force smack. People are just thirsty for this hot toy content. I love it, dude. You know, when I was, you know, obviously before I started this YouTube channel, I've been watching Hot Toys YouTube for forever now, and I always used to watch people's content. I used to love when they would talk about stuff from an investment perspective and talk about the finance side of Hot Toys and what they were thinking of, like, it was like, you know, something that's like a, you know, like a good investment, and there wasn't enough people talking about it. I said, you know what, I'm doing it. That's what I like talking about. Economist happened last Saturday. You punked us all. I know. I'm sorry. I set up the live stream and then something came up and I just couldn't. And I felt bad. And but we're here now. That's all that matters. It's gonna look great with Darth Maul. It's gonna look great. Such a sick shot. So tough. Look at Darth Maul. He looks so cool. I will say the one thing about Darth Maul, I absolutely love my Darth Maul. I got him right here in the Detolf. He can be kind of hard to pose. I also will be the first person to say it. I'm not that great at posing at all. He's kind of hard to pose, so I'm hoping with Qui-Gon I can make some cool poses that can look well. Like, I'm definitely going to try and do this pose. It will look nothing like this. It will look awful, I'm sure. But I'm definitely down to try and do this pose. Darth Maul looks great there. Shout out to Darth Maul. Shouldn't have sold my Maul. Yeah, man. I said it in my review of Qui-Gon, like Maul didn't have that much hype. Like, you could still the good part for you, Evan, is like you can still, like, if you dig, you can find him for almost retail or like slightly above retail. But if you want an episode 1 Maul to go with your Qui-Gon, you're gonna want to pick him up. So with that being said, I don't think this Maul is gonna do anything too crazy. I don't think it's gonna go anything astronomical. We have a Clone Wars Maul that's already been teased. I imagine, like, that's the thing, is like this thing will have to reprice. Like, it's all about like relative value. Once Clone Wars Maul actually like gets announced and comes out, like you know, depending how long it takes for that Clone Wars Maul to come out, like, sure, that's gonna like hurt this Maul. But if that Maul doesn't come out, that Clone Wars Maul doesn't come out for like two years, that's not really gonna hurt that one this much, for at least for the short term. But in the long term, like, once both those Mauls are out and like Clone Wars Maul is available for retail, it's hard to imagine people are gonna reach and pay over $400 when they can pick up a Clone Wars Maul. The Clone Wars Maul is gonna be so sick. But this Darth Maul is great. It's the solo Maul that's really gonna get burned in this whole scenario. What do you? I have the solos Maul on pre-order, and I don't like to do in small comic shops dirty, so I have it on pre-order with Steven's Collectibles. I didn't even tell him, like, hey, I kind of want to cancel it, even though I have so many figures on him with pre-order, and he knows that I'm always going to him for business. I just don't want to do that to him, so I think I'm just gonna take delivery of the solo Maul, but I'm afraid solo Maul might be a bit of a dud. The only thing that he has going for him kind of is like he might get super short printed and like really low supply, but what do you pose in solo Maul with? I don't know. That's tough. This pose, though, is insane. Walkie-talkie man. Sick. They had to throw this pose in here again, but they just like superimposed this background. Needed Maul now, LOL. Wait for Clone Wars Maul. Yeah. Don't. Well, like, Evan, you can still find Maul. Look, I get it. You should, like, theoretically, you should wait for Clone Wars Maul, but, like, if you want something to pair with your Qui-Gon, you can find the Darth Maul. You can really find him for, like, $320 in the secondary market if you look hard enough. Like, I wouldn't trip too hard. Anyone else been here since 100 subs and under? There are definitely some people in here that have been here since 100 subs and under. Anthony C is literally, I swear you might be like the first person to ever comment on any of my videos, or like one of the first people. You were there when I probably had like 20 subs. You were probably like my 20th sub. I wish I could go back and see where everybody subbed. He's probably my 20th sub. He's actually hasn't missed a video. He literally comments on every single video. It's awesome. So many of you guys comment on all of my videos. It's fantastic. Passing on Qui-Gon, I don't want to have to start a new line of pre-Clone Wars figures. Adam Muhal brings up an excellent point. Thank you for bringing up an absolutely excellent point. That's the next part of this live stream I want to talk about. But we're going to talk about that in 30 seconds. Let's count the timer. 30. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. 30 seconds. Alright, back. Stop the timer. I'm back. Alright. This is what I want to talk about. And he's gone. Let me just put this $10 in your 401k, and it's gone. Here's the thing with, Qui-Gon not so much, but like Lando coming out, Boba Fett getting re-released, Snowspeeder, Luke, all of these figures. These are awesome figures, right? These are absolutely fantastic. And for a diehard Star Wars collector for myself, these are figures I cannot pass up on. Keep in mind what we have coming down the line. There are a lot there's just a lot of heat coming out. Hot Toys 3 years ago. Think about how far Hot Toys has come in the past, 3 years for Star Wars. 3 years ago, a Lando drops, every single person orders it day one. And to be fair, a lot of people still order this figure day one. This is a great figure. But now, we are in a different time period. And I talked about this a bit in my Market Watch, and I'm going to talk about in the Market Watch that should be dropping this weekend or early next week. You got to see, there is a lot of figures coming out. If you don't manage your budget properly, you could find yourself in a dark place spending a lot of money. It's crazy. It's a blessing and a curse that you actually have to look at, a Lando Calrissian dropping, brand new sculpt, brand new everything, and actually might have to consider passing because of the Clone Wars. It's the Clone Wars. The Clone Wars is changing the game for Star Wars. It's actually going to change the game. Ahsoka broke the internet. They gave us one clone from Clone Wars, right? Okay, 2, right? Captain Rex and 501st. Everybody and their mother is ordering those figures. And this is just the first. How many clones can they give us? Literally like 40, 50. They can give us every single commander. They can give us every single version of the clone. They can give us all these clone figures. The clone in 4 years, we could potentially have 30 different figures, available for pre-order or have already released for Clone Wars. Just tread with caution with these releases and make sure to pick them properly. I'm a degenerate, and I structure my own financial life to, everybody has their everybody has their vices, right? Everybody has their things that they can, spend their money on. Some people are food people and they love to go spend, go out on the weekend and spend $150 and go eat at some really nice restaurants. Some people, whatever. Everybody has something that they like to spend their money on. I choose to spend most of my discretionary income on Hot Toys, so that's why I allocate and I invest a lot of my money other ways to get my money, put my money work to me. I also have a full-time job that I'm working. But if you don't have, if you don't have that luxury, or you're not willing to allocate that much of your your money to Hot Toys, then just remember all these figures that we're getting and just be choosy. Like if you already have a Boba Fett and you're already like a little bit stretched for cash in your Hot Toys budget, this is an easy pass for you. Don't pick up the reissue of the 40th anniversary Boba Fett. Lando's harder, but just keep in mind, try and be front-footed and try and be forward-looking of what's to come. We just have a lot of figures coming out, and you can very quickly find, like, if we're getting a clone announcement every like 1 to 3 months, and you're ordering 2 of each one, that's like $600 a month, $600 every 2 months, and we're not even talking about the Mandalorian Season 2. We haven't even gotten to the Mandalorian Season 2. Do you know how many figures they could give us from the Mandalorian Season 2? Like, if Ahsoka's in Mandalorian Season 2 and they give us a Mandalorian Ahsoka, bang, that's one, getting it. New version of the Mando, like, even if they give him, like, a new color, like, whatever, knee pad, bang, I'm ordering it. And so you have all these figures coming out. So on top of Clone Wars and on top of Mandalorian Season 2, these figures are awesome. And it's just a bad problem to have that we have now, where you actually kind of have to start being choosy about what Star Wars ones you want to pick up, which makes me even more concerned about Marvel. I mean, Marvel. I love Marvel. Of course. Excellent movies. Tons of great figures. But this is what I'm talking about when you guys, when I do my hot or cold of Black Widow. And I'm not just saying this only because I lean a bigger Star Wars fan than Marvel. I grew up on Star Wars. I adopted Marvel. I grew up on Star Wars. But like with Marvel, and people are saying like, oh, this is the best version of Black Widow. Is Black Widow going to be a $400 figure, $500 figure? When we see these when we see these Star Wars figures comes out, these are the ones that I'm like, dang, like Ahsoka, 501st Clone Trooper, Captain Rex, Commander Cody. These are the ones that can double in price. Just because it's the best version of Black Widow, maybe you're just a really big Marvel fan, and I am too. But like, you have to be realistic with yourself, and like, investing, you gotta. Sometimes you gotta be. When you're thinking about things from a collection perspective, it's all about emotion. Think about whatever you want, whatever makes you happy. If you want Black Widow and you don't give a hoot about any of these Star Wars figures, then do you? Buy, for collection perspective, it's always about whatever makes you happy. From an investment perspective, it's got to be emotionless and it's got to be logical. You got to think logical. And I have figures that I absolutely love that I think is like I really, really like the Bespin Leia. I don't think that it's a figure that's going to be like crazy or anything. Or like, what's another good example of this? Damn, I'm trying to think of an example, but it's kind of hard because Star Wars is so much heat. Example is Fade Me. We'll look at the pre-orders in a second, but there are Star Wars figures that I really like from a collection perspective, and I'd love to say this figure is totally gonna double in investment. It's gonna be it's worth so much. It's such a great investment, but like sometimes like it's even if it's Star Wars, sometimes it's kind of just not. But I still really like it. But like when you look at like a Black Widow, and then people start coming up, they're reaching a little bit and they're saying like this is the pinnacle Black Widow, it's the end game, it's the best head sculpt we've gotten, it's sculpted hair. All of those points are fair. But when you have Star Wars dropping Rex, Cody, 501st Clone Trooper, Ahsoka, and then they drop a Lando, and people aren't even like. People aren't like absolutely racing for Lando because they realize the heat that we're getting. And on top of all of that, Mandalorian Season 2 still to come. That's the stuff I'm talking about. That's what makes it hard for me to look at this figure and go, this is a great investment. That being said, it's a great figure. Easy pass on Marvel. Cool movies, but I could never invest in the line. Sam, I love Marvel. Fantastic movies, for sure. From an investment perspective, there's just way more duds. And, like, a lot of people reach. And it's, like, the same thing to DC, but even worse in DC. People really reach for DC. And people say, like, this. I get it. I hear you, DC fans. I'm not trying to hate on the DC family. Snyder Cut, like, that could be huge for you guys. But, like, you need a banger movie, and like Star Wars Star Wars Hot Toys is just so many of them are just such no-brainers. A lot of duds, a decent amount of duds. Marvel, way more duds. A lot of figures that you know, like even like Hawkeye Deluxe. Like I did a hot or cold on this one. Like it looks really cool. I really like him with the Ronin look. This isn't one that screams to me as one that people reach for in the secondary market. You know, and there's obviously winners. Mark 47. That is an awesome figure. I just did an updated hot or cold on that one. That is an awesome Marvel figure. Great from a collection perspective. Great from an investment perspective. But it's trickier with Marvel. With Star Wars, it's kind of hard to go wrong with a lot of them. 6 comments. I need some advice on how to decide what figures to buy with all the Clone Wars heat coming out. I'm a high school student working on minimum wage, so I'm much more limited. Anthony, that is a great question. I plan to do a video where I'm going to explain exactly how I would think about budgeting for Hot Toys, depending on what stage you are in life, whether that be high school, college, or adult life. But the short answer is you got to be nimble, and if a 501st clone trooper is going to make you just as happy as, say, if a 501st clone trooper is going to make you just as happy as, say, a remnant trooper, if they're going to make you equally as happy and you're undecided, go with the one that's a better investment. You could, because if you think about it, one day you can always say, you know what, I love the 501st clone trooper, but I really love that remnant trooper. Well, the Remnant Trooper is basically sitting at around retail, but my 501st Trooper is like $400 in the secondary market. Sell that 501st Trooper, go buy the Remnant Trooper, take the extra money that you made from the investment, and load it up into another Star Wars Hot Toy that's available on pre-order that you once again think is going to do on the investment perspective. Rinse and repeat. As if you are a diehard collector fan, unless you have unlimited money, and some people out there do, you have to be nimble in your investments. Even if you love a figure, like I said, collecting for collector's perspective before anything. But if you are indifferent from a collection perspective on two figures, you should always lean in on the one you have a view that you think is going to do better from an investment perspective, because you can always sell that figure one day, buy the other figure that you think is going to do, and that's literally exactly what hedge funds do in the stock market. They go long and they go short. You go long equities that you like, and you short equities that you don't, and you let that basis collapse, and then you do pair trades. Thinking about getting a Yoda, LOL. Episode 2 version. I love the Episode 2 Yoda. That's a great figure. I love that one. It looks so great next to Count Dooku. What's up, man? Finally caught a live stream, actually live. Brett, what's going on, dude? Welcome on to the live stream. Well, you actually caught the biggest live stream we've ever had. We got up to Griffin saying we got up to 103 people in the live stream, which is it's absolutely insane. It's ridiculous. Prequels started it all for me in Star Wars, so you can imagine my excitement for Hot Toys right now. Let's go. I love the people. Like, I'm a prequel baby too. I was born on prequels. There's some of my favorite things, but like, there's a special place in my heart for prequels. I absolutely love Revenge of the Sith. Phantom Menace really, really grew on me. Episode 2 is unsalvageable, but it's like funny to watch, I guess. Episode 2 has its redeeming factors. Like, the fight with Boba Fett's really cool. The Geonosis battle is kind of the Count Dooku battle is funny when he's doing the thing with Count Dooku. The story plot is absolutely terrible. The love story with Natalie Portman and Hayden Christensen is barf-worthy to the point where it's actually really good. It's terrible. Should I get it? Kind of wanting to have all of the apprentices below Yoda. That would be so sick. Who said this? All right, was Sam? Was it you that said we need a 1/6 scale Jedi Council? I always forget who said it. Whoever you were, say it again. I'll recognize your name. So nobody live, it wasn't you that said it, but whoever said that, they're speaking nothing but facts. That would be so sick. Can you imagine having a 1/6 Jedi Council room with all of the homeboys there? I would literally just like get off work one day and then just like lay them all out, lay out the Jedi Council around me, and just like sit crisscross applesauce on my carpet and just like talk with them, tell them about the week, try and get some wisdom, see if they can check my midichlorian count. Is Yoda a good investment? Yoda's a fine investment. On a percentage basis, it's actually like sneaky good. Like on a percentage basis, you're paying $189. Like, if you can find a way to get that for like 200 shipped, like get it from Steven's Collectibles or get it from one of these places. investments should always be on a relative basis, not on an absolute basis. So 400 percentage rate is great. I mean, like, to get 300, goes, if you buy a 200, it goes to 300. You're at 50% investment increase. I like it, and it's also a great figure from a collection perspective. Sam Pena, yes, I want to. Yeah, I thought it was you. See, I remember you guys. I know. Like, all of you guys that are always live in the chat. I remember all of your different names, and I remember things you guys say. It's Pops that's saying join the Facebook group, everyone. Yeah, get in there. If you guys haven't joined the Facebook group, I was about to say, can we drop a link? And It's Popsick, moderator of the year, already dropped the link. If you guys haven't joined the Facebook group is a really good time. It's still getting going. People are super active in it, which I absolutely love. I love that you guys are like, posting stuff, and like everybody's putting their thoughts in there. I honestly just love looking at the photos that you guys post. So yeah, make sure to join the Facebook group. Picked up Darkside Anakin for 370. Thoughts? That's a scoop. How did you scoop that for 370? Was there something wrong with it? Obviously it had to have been opened. 370 is an absolute smoke of a deal, though. Hashtag Adam, I love Clone Wars more than anything. Grew up on the show. I have having difficulty because of the things like Empire Strikes Back, Boba, Lando, Qui-Gon, Darth Vader, etc. Yep, it's really hard, and it's a really good problem to have. I think it was Sam. Yeah, it's Popsick. It was Sam. Good memory, too, dude. Yeah, Scoop. DKH, do a room tour. I would love to do a room tour, dude. I'm still like COVID back at home. I'm not in the city. I normally live in New York City, and so like I only have one DTOF set up right now, and I have the rest of my entire collection in boxes. So if I did a room tour, it would be pretty weak. But once I'm actually going back to the city and going back into the office to work, I'm still working from home. I'm gonna get my dope setup back into my apartment, and I'll definitely be sure to show you guys a sick little collection tour. At least Attack of the Clones gave us memes. Yeah, dude, and like low key, the memes kind of help those prequels age. Like, can you think about all the memes that we have with Revenge of the Sith? I played me and my buddy one time. We played a drinking game for memes. Every time there's a meme in Revenge of the Sith, you gotta like take a sip of your drink and like. If you take a drink every time you see a meme in Revenge of the Sith, you're gonna be seeing like 4 Obi-Wans by the end of that movie. It is awesome. There are so many memes in that movie. It's probably the nerdiest thing I've ever done, and it was absolutely fantastic. We need that collection video though. I know, it's just I'm debating also just like laying out all my Hot Toys and just showing them. I kind of wanted, like, I feel like when you do a collection tour, like, it's got to be one of those banger videos. But I mixed in some hauls in there. Bro, I like the 20 minutes away from Sideshow Warehouse, and I'm still paying 20 plus for shipping. Yeah, dude, Sideshow it's a dud, dude. Yeah, no way. You still plan on making merch at 1,000 subs, Anthony C? Absolutely, we are. I already got the store ready to go. Once we hit 1,000 subs, that's when YouTube will actually let me drop it. Also, now we got all these people in here. For those of you guys that don't know already, we are doing a giveaway. Let's see if how's the lighting on this? I know most of you guys already know about the giveaway. For those of you who don't know about the giveaway, when I hit, how do I do this? Right here? Oh, right. When I hit 1,000 subs, I'm going to be randomly picking a video between the 501st Clone Trooper video I did and when I hit 1,000 subs, and I'm going to be giving away to 2 people the Black Series Hondo Anaka from Clone Wars. It's Clone Wars, so it's an absolute scoop. Even if you guys don't collect Black Series, honestly, like if you don't even like Black Series and you win this and you just want to sell it, honestly, no hard feelings. Do whatever you want to see. It's gonna be your figure. You can do whatever you want. This figure's already going for like 50 or 60 bucks on eBay, which is insane. But I scooped these up, and these are going out to you guys. So to enter, all you have to do, it's super easy. You just gotta like each video that I post and comment, and then I'm just gonna randomly pick 2 videos. Honestly, I said I was gonna randomly pick 2 videos. I think the better alternative is just to pick the 2 videos that got the most likes, because like those are the people like obviously like really want it. And already some videos have like a lot more likes than the others, so that's what we'll probably end up doing. And we're gonna give it away on a live stream, so it's gonna be fun. And I really hope that one of the regulars in the live stream wins one of these. I think that would be sick. But that will be the 1,000 sub giveaway. I have everyone pre-ordered right now, but future releases. LOL. We need to find more stores in the Philippines to buy from. Think there's some hidden gems. So I've looked. There's ways to like dig into it and look. Anno Toys is the official distributor of Hot Toys in Hong Kong, which is why they're like the biggest. But they've been so off their game lately. 501st Troop. At 6 o'clock. 501st Storm. 501st Trooper or Empire Strikes Back Boba Deluxe. 501st Trooper. Anno Toys was a bust. Yeah, dude, it's just like they're just not it right now. There was like a year and a half where Anno Toys was lit and like nobody knew about them. I like low-key kind of blew them up, and now like a bunch of people ordered from them, but there was a time period where like there was no issues and they had constant heat coming out, and they were the move, and like yeah, it's just like that was a rookie mistake by them, especially because that happened right around the time when I like kind of exposed their website, and they had a bunch of people order from them, and all those people that got burnt, I know like you included, Popsick, like why would you ever want to order from them again? Just horrible business by them. Very disappointed with them. Yeah, me too. It was terrible. I mean, like, obviously, like, you know, you get your money back. All you really lose is time and a bit of a headache. But it's just like a headache we didn't need. That's why I said before, you know, when I recommended them, I said like, I'm warning you guys now. I'm kind of taking a little break from Anno Toys. They're a headache. Time to pray to the gods of Hot Toys, Captain Rex. Yeah, right. This is my first live stream, but I'd still be cool to win. Oh yeah, I mean, like, anybody can win. But Austin D, I feel like I've seen you in here before, Austin D. Good to see you in here, though. Damn Boy Mandalorian video is best on YouTube. Great in natural light. I don't know if I'm like 15 pre-orders deep in Star Wars already. Sheesh. I know, dude. It can get crazy. I am a disgusting amount. I think when we checked, didn't we count like 2 months ago? And I was out like 35 already. Should we count again? Make it a stream tradition to look at the picture of Hot Toys Rex every stream. Oh no, yeah, I think it's kind of already becoming a thing. We'll do it later on in the video because we don't like to look at those pictures because it's too far away. It's just sad. You just can't. This is hard to look at. Will you get the Jazzink snow speeder? I don't know. If anything, I would get the Jazzink Millennium Falcon, but I don't think I'm gonna get the snow speeder. All right, let's do the laugh at 6-scale Economist when he goes through how many figures he has on pre-order right now. It's disgusting. I don't like to do this. Yeah, I'm not proud of this. This is not things to be proud of. But we're doing it. Let's take a gander. Let's take a walk. It's not gonna be pretty. I haven't done this in a while. All right, let's go over what I have on pre-order. How do we? Is it really only? We'll do Hot Toys and Marvel. Or I guess we'll just do, because why are they not all showing up? Okay, whatever. Mandalorian, yes. Remnant Trooper, yes. I ordered it from Steven's Collectibles, but I ordered it late, so my shipment hasn't come in yet. Luke Deluxe, no. Almost Gone, good. Sith Trooper, never. First Order Snow Troopers, congratulations, you played yourself. I would never order that. Luke Skywalker Standard, not even on Almost Gone or anything. That will be here for another 10 years. No, I'm just kidding. The First Order Snow Troopers will actually be here for another 10 years. What's the deal they have now? It's got to be like, I mean, come on. You know they restocked this figure when they did the restock of the other figures like a while back? I mean, come on. 20% off, so SNET FA, not even close. You're going to need to be this 80% off, and then it will take like only 3 months to sell them all. At 6L comments, don't forget the statues too. Oh god, yes, we will talk about statues too. Snowspeeder Luke, I don't have it on pre-order yet just because it's so far out, but Steven's Collectibles already knows he's got me. Yes, obviously I will be buying this. Child Deluxe, have it on pre-order. Darth Vader 4th Anniversary, I have it on pre-order. Not happy about this one because I already have the Emperor Strikes Back version. Vintage Boba Fett, have it on pre-order. Incinerator Trooper, have it on pre-order. Heavy Infantry Mandalorian, have it on pre-order. Mandalorian Standard, no. Solo Darth Maul, have it on pre-order. Not too thrilled about that one. That's probably the weakest. That's probably like the weakest figure I think I have currently in my pre-order lineup. I didn't realize Hot Toys is gonna bang us with so much heat. Kylo Ren, I actually do have on pre-order. The only sequel figure I have on pre-order. Rey, I do not have on pre-order. Anakin Skywalker, I do have it on pre-order officially now. Duh, no brainer. I mean, like, dude, I swear, did people like kind of forget about this figure? Did people kind of I swear I just looked at this now. How much heat can we get from Star Wars? Just looking at this now, I almost low-key forgot that this figure actually got announced. Don't kill me for this. There's been so many figures to come out, I actually forgot for a second that we got a freaking Clone Wars Anakin 2. Like, of course I already have this figure on pre-order. Like, this felt like this came out like years ago. I mean, sorry, this felt like this was announced like 4 months ago because of how many awesome figures we've gotten since then. Of course, I have that on pre-order. Why is the Snow Trooper still on my thing? LOL, why do you have vintage Darth Vader on pre-order? Who buys figures they already have? Degenerates, that's who do. Nathan said you should put Super Chat on. I can't. I am not monetized because I don't have 1,000 subs. But that would be dope. Anthony asking who has it on pre-order theory, dude. I do, and I'm not happy about it. I'm not proud of that. I cannot help myself. Bespin Luke, obviously not available yet. Deluxe Han, I do have. Not as gassed up on this one. I still have it. With all the heat that we've come out, he's become such an afterthought, though, which is unfortunate. Crate Luke, like, I don't have this one on pre-order. I'm definitely not picking up this figure, but like, I do like this one a lot more than the Hobo Luke. It's probably one of the better sequel figures. I don't need this figure though. Yeah, I didn't like this figure in the camera. I don't need this figure. I don't even know what I'm going to display with my Kylo Ren because there's so many figures I just don't really like from the sequels. Luke Endor, never picked it up. The head sculpt's like, I just didn't love it. I like the head sculpt a lot more that comes on Snowspeeder Luke just because he's not showing his teeth. At least compared to, yeah, this one, like, his teeth. Hot Toys and teeth just don't work. I'm never getting a Rey figure ever. Yeah, the Rey figures just don't hit. I will say, though, the Episode 7 Rey with BB-8 set's actually not terrible. I've been considering maybe picking it up to have my Kylo Ren, but I'm not paying a dime over $150 for that set. I didn't like this Luke because of the teeth, and then when I saw the Sandstorm Deluxe Luke, I was like, I like kind of liked it, but like I wasn't that bullish on it from an investment perspective, and clearly that's like kind of panned out. That figure has basically sat at retail. So like the Snowspeeder Luke will be a happy one to add to my collection. No, these are not all of the Star Wars Hot Toys. You know what, this is a great time. Let's go to 6 Kill Scavengers because their database is way better. It's a good time to get back into Star Wars for shows, figures, and books that I've missed out on. Yeah, dude, it's such a great time. Going to sleep. Have a good rest of your day. Road to 1,000. Billy, I appreciate you being in here, man. Have a good night, bro. I just pre-ordered Kylo Ren. My mom started paying me $100 per month if I do chores and work around the house. Do you think I'll probably be able to pay him off by the time he releases? If you're getting paid $100 a month, yeah, of course, dude. It's gonna be 2.5 months. It's over. It's $235 figure, I think, right? Yeah, that's a tooth. That toothy face is rough. Yeah, exactly. But we don't have pictures here. What's the Why is Sideshow's website like? Nah, I mean I'm not gonna hate on Sideshow's website. Sideshow's website is good, but why am I having trouble? I just want a list of every single hot toy with pictures. Oh my god, I have so many of these figures on pre-order. Oh god. It's not healthy to look at these. I need to play this one. And then statues too. Also, can we talk? We didn't even talk about this. Oops. Mark 47 shipping. Let's go, America. Shipping to the US of A. Hot Toys Iron Man Mark 47. Mark 47 shipping and Mando shipping. Which is an absolute W. I'm pumped for this figure. I didn't get this one in the first go around. It was like long ago. I wasn't really like into it like real Hot Toys. I'm so excited to get this figure. It's sometimes it's almost hard to talk about Star Wars about Marvel figures when all the Star Wars heat, but this is an absolute banger. I'm so pumped for this one. But I also did want to talk about when we were talking about earlier with Marvel in general, like I said, Star Wars is absolutely coming into focus. And that's why it just makes these Marvel figures hard to pick up. Like Black Widow and like Hawkeye and Mark 85, I don't know. Just makes it kind of tough. I will say I've had an absolute blast posing the homemade suit Spider-Man. I was so excited to get this figure because I didn't get it on the first go around, and I'm so pumped that I did. This is not a good pose. I need to repose this pup. But this figure is so sick. I was so look at this drone too. That's a drone and a half right there. I was so pumped to get this Spider-Man. I think the home suit is so cool. For those of you that have the home suit Spider-Man, do you guys always display him with his hood on? I've displayed him with both, but I kind of really like the look with the hood on. This was a great release by Marvel. Let me switch this back. Please give us Hot Toys George Lucas. I know, that would be sick, right? Mark President already have it. Like Thor, Rocket, who's paying? Come on now, don't play yourself. Don't play yourself. Don't be paying who's paying $212 for this figure when you can pay $255 for a 501st Clone Trooper Deluxe. I will say it's really cool that it comes with this gauntlet. Did you see what I'm saying? I know that this isn't a figure that people are super gassed up on anyway, so it's already a lagger within the Marvel community. But Ant-Man, Advanced Suit Spider-Man, Captain Marvel Deluxe. I mean, some of these Marvel figures are putting me to sleep. And then we go to the Star Wars page, and your computer will start heating up. This is a confirmed fact. This is purely scientific. This is serious. I've tried this before. I do not try this at home. If you guys try and have open the Ahsoka Tano Clone Wars, 501st Clone Wars, Captain Rex, Clone Wars Anakin, and 501st Trooper, if you try and have all 5 of those tabs open at the same time, your computer will literally start to heat up, and it will make that noise that jet engines make when your fan is going into overdrive, because it is trying to cool off your computer because it knows how much heat you have open at once. I'm being dead serious too. This is very, very serious. Be very careful when you're opening up these tabs. Your computer could literally catch on fire and you have to get a new computer. That's how much heat those figures are. 6-scale Economist tip. Let's jump back into it. It's I'm just joking. But yeah, it's like, when you look at some of these Marvel figures, like, cold. Cold. Oh, but Captain America. I'm forgetting. There's too many figures coming out. There's too many figures. I literally forgot about Endgame Cap. I'm very excited for this figure. From a collection perspective, from an investor perspective, honestly, it's kind of hard. With it's kind of hard. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. It's fine. It's fine. But oh god, I'm doing it again. Switch. I switched. I'm still super excited for the figure. When is this figure coming out? What is this figure supposed to come out like 4 years ago? I'm still really excited for this figure. I'm gonna try that right now. I said don't try that at home. I'm serious. Don't try that at home. Don't try that at home. I love Rocket. Name my cat Rocket. That's awesome, Amber. Should I sell my Mark 50 Iron Man? I already have Mark 7. I'm getting Mark 85 Battle Damage so I can buy more Star Wars Hot Toys. I would take the liquidity on Mark 50 Iron Man. Unfortunately, you might get burned on Mark 50. I would try and sell it for as much as you can, but, you know, remember, selling figures isn't... When you're ready to sell a figure, you don't just sell a figure because of what it's going for in the secondary market. You do it based off of what you think the future investment is. Like, say you had a Darkseid Anakin, right? And you bought it for like $220, and then one day you're like, dang, this figure is going for $350. That's way more than I paid for it. I'm gonna sell that. It's not about what the figure is going for in the secondary market. It's about what your expectation of what it is going to do in the future. If you had sold it there at $350, you basically lost, you synthetically lost like $200, $250 for what you could have sold it for. The same thing goes for Mark 50, but in the opposite direction. The Mark 50, even though it's going at such a low level in the secondary market, like what, I don't know, 15, 20% below retail, like in Facebook groups, that doesn't mean that you should just hold on to it because you expect it to go up. If you don't have any expectation for Mark 50 to go up, and I personally don't have any expectation for Mark 50 to go up, you should just sell it and move on. Don't hold on to losers, and don't sell winners too early. It's the same thing you do when you're investing. Would you rather get a free Hot Toy every month for a year, or get a 1-week trip to the Bahamas after COVID? Hot Toy every month. Come on. I'm addicted. I can't help it. Don't ask me those questions. Do not expose me in front of the live chat. I'm addicted to Hot Toys. Give me my Hot Toys. No, I'm just joking though. I would take the Hot Toys because that is an insane deal, but Hot Toys isn't everything. I obviously spend a lot of money on other things, but the majority of what I spend all of my discretionary income is Hot Toys, Black Series. I used to be Vintage Collection. I still have a bunch of, my money tied up in Vintage Collection, but Hot Toys, it just makes me happy to, and I'm not a materialistic guy at all, as crazy as that sounds, coming from somebody that has like all these Hot Toys and all these Hot Toys on pre-order. I just like, there's like, I don't like care about cars. Like, I don't need a nice car. I don't need like a nice house. I don't need like flashy clothes. But I do need a banging Hot Toys collection. That's for sure. Even upgrade suit's so good. But like this one, like Spider-Man 2099. Like what I did, I think I did a video on this one. I can't remember. But I was just like people were saying like, oh, it's from the comic book, all the comic book fans are gonna come, like that figure's gonna do great, and it's like you can feel it. You can feel it when a figure really has like some type of demand, and like that's one that I passed on, and I looked at it for like all of 5 minutes and decided I'm not gonna buy that figure. I don't think it's gonna do that well from an investment perspective. Can you guys maybe I'm just not picking up something you guys are putting down. Okay, Evan said Mark 85 better than Mark 50. Agreed. Mark 85 is better than Mark 50, but Mark 85 battle damage, I think, is definitely superior to Mark 85. I think I'm missing something. Either I'm missing something, or a lot of people are overlooking this. I have made, 2 of the top videos on my channel are about the Mark 85 and the Mark 85 battle damage. I made this Mark 85 video, and people dislike this video, and they do it because they disagree with my point of view, which is totally fair, and they comment and they let me know. They think that, like, oh, that's a great figure or whatever. Can you just tell me what I'm missing with this figure? This figure just screams to me as one that I'm not very materialistic. I had 30 plastic figures on pre-order. I know. Okay, I'm not... Fine, you know what? Call me materialistic. I don't care. You can call me materialistic while I'm going to bed with my Jedi Council sitting around me. And I do want to let you guys know this about myself. I grew up in a very, very middle class, very normal family. I did not have like toys growing up. My parents would buy me like, you know, they would buy me like a couple toys a year. Like all of my friends always had all these toys and like the latest new video games and the latest whatever. And I always had to have like you know, when I was 15 years, starting when I was like 13 years old, I used to mow people's lawns in my neighborhood. And then I was like 15. I started to do like other things. I eventually became a waiter. I worked at a golf shop and a tennis shop, you know, just working for minimum wage. And I was constantly always like, I wouldn't even like spend that money on, like I wouldn't even spend that much money on like toys and whatever. Or like, I wouldn't even put it in my bank account. I would just constantly be trying to figure out more ways to invest it. I used to be really big into sneakers. I used to buy and sell sneakers. I used to collect sneakers. I used to have a pretty big Jordan and Yeezy collection. And like, I was always like doing that, but I was always super serious about school. You know, like worked hard in high school, like went to college, worked hard in college, studied finance, which is something that I was obviously always interested in. And now I like work in finance. Like I never was able to have any of those things like growing up. So that's why you guys see me like that's why I get so amped up about buying Hot Toys. Like, you know, been in a full-time career now for like, I guess like 3 years now. And so like and it sounds like a lot of people in here, like a lot of people in here are obviously like adult collectors like myself now who like have like real discretionary income and can afford to like get into this collection. But I love hearing the people in this chat who are like in high school or in college and they don't have like that much money, because I know exactly what you're talking about. And you're like, oh, I'm doing this, I'm working chores. Is that enough to get this hot toy? Is that enough to get that hot toy? I love the hustle. I've been there. I did the exact same thing. I was hustling too. Like I started collecting vintage collection when I was like 12 years old. So I just love seeing all those things. I digress though. That was a bit of a tangent. But the point that I was trying to make is I totally, you know, I didn't have any of these toys. I used to remember watching Hot Toy review videos from I remember his theme song. Why am I blanking on the name? Sean Non. Like, obviously, like, Shartimus Prime, but, like, what's the... Sean Long, the guy who used to do Hot Toy reviews. I remember having my vintage collection, watching Hot Toys reviews when he would review, like, the Dark Knight Joker when it first came out, and I was looking at that head sculpt, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that head sculpt. I want to be able to afford these, like, Hot Toys one day. So I know the grind. If you're out there and you are, like, in high school or in college or like even post college, but you don't have the job that you really want yet, and you're not bringing in the bread that you really want to get, keep grinding, keep hustling. Use these videos and these collections and buying these figures as a motivation to get to that point, because you can get to that point, and once you can, it's very, very enjoyable. You know, to be able to work hard during the week, doing your full-time job that you worked hard to get, to be able to spend a lot of your discretionary income on something that you're passionate about, which was Hot Toys. And then on top of it, you can make strategic investments where you're investing in something that is a strong investment, but also something that you love. It's a no-brainer. I digress. Okay, am I missing something? Hot Toys and Battle Damaged 85. Am I missing something with this Mark 85 clean? Can you guys tell me who in here, are people in here picking up this figure? And if so, why are you picking up this figure? I'm not saying that because I'm saying like what's wrong with you, why you're picking it up. I'm just genuinely curious. What is the reasoning for why you're picking up this Iron Man? People love this Iron Man, and people like love these are like the biggest videos on my channel, and people just love it. Sean Long inspired me to get into the Hot Toys game. Been collecting for years, for about 10 years. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, I remember watching Sean Long. He used to have the bomb reviews. They were so funny and they were great. And I remember watching it as a kid, and not as a kid, but when I was like 13 and 14, and I was like, dang. These things are sick. I have 2 kids, 2 dogs, and a cat and a mortgage. Still pick up many Hot Toys, LOL. I love that, Joe P. I love that. Can't wait to get that bread when I graduate college. Yeah, dude, keep grinding, keep hustling. Use this motivation, study longer for those exams, get those bomb internships when junior year, sophomore year. Sophomore year, get that, sophomore to junior year, get that really nice internship. Lock up that full-time job your senior year, and then you can start investing your money, allocating your money to your Hot Toys, doing whatever you want. It's freedom, dude. It's great. It's just a grind, though. It's a grind to get there, but it's worth it. Me, been teaching for 16 years, now able to play with my money a bit, LOL. That's awesome, dude. That's awesome. You got some discretionary income. I love it. I'm getting clean and battle damage. You can put it with Cap and Thor. You can put this one with Cap and Thor. Okay. But you can put the battle damage with Cap and Thor. I'm getting clean and battle damage. Okay, fine. Fair. I pre-ordered it 3 times and canceled it 3 times. Stop, Nathan. Are you serious? I hope you didn't lose all of your non-refundable deposits on that. If you get battle damage 85, you will only pose it one way. Might as well get a good suit out of it. Ah, interesting. I haven't heard that point. I'm picking up... I'm sorry if I missed your comment. There's a lot coming in, but... that's why I got clean 85 battle damaged. Yeah, that's why I got clean over 80 battle damage. I don't want to buy a Hot Toy that will turn into a 1-pose statue. You know what? That's a fair point. I feel like it doesn't have to be 1 pose, though. Like, you know what? Yeah, that's kind of a fair point, but here's my counter. Here's my counter to that. With his helmet on, the only difference is that he's dirtied up and has this damage on it. I personally really like the battle damage Iron Man looks. Maybe it's just me. I just like the battle damage look. But I like the battle damage look. So the way when I look at these 2 figures, I just look at it and I think, well, this is basically the Mark 85, but instead I also get this insane head sculpt with the awesome Infinity Gauntlet snap, and so I can do the pose. Picking up clean and planning getting damage and rescue. Want to pose rescue and clean back to back. That is gonna look really sick. The rescue looks really cool. I'm only getting battle damage Star Wars over Marvel. Yeah, see, like I'm only getting battle damage by the way, I've decided I'm definitely picking up battle damage. I just need to put in my pre-order there. I'm gonna get battle damage and I'm gonna get Thanos battle damage. West Coast is expensive, so it's smart moving, LOL. Yeah, dude, West Coast is expensive. But I have got 1 Hot Toy so far, and I've worked far enough for Mando, about halfway to another one as well. I can't wait to get a job. Oh, also, you said you were 13, right? Yeah, dude, that's awesome, dude. You're 13 and you're getting Hot Toys. You are light years ahead of me. I was not getting Hot Toys at 13. I was just watching videos of them. So I love that, dude. I hope my videos can be helpful for you. And I hope that, like, you can buy these Hot Toys you like and make a little bit of money out of it. And maybe you get Mando and he goes up to, like, $350 and you decide you want to get a new figure and you sell it. Take a little profit and move on. Before you know it, you're trading. You're trading, dog. Nobody is posing it with those accessories. Nobody. Oh, with the 2 gauntlets. I think it's kind of cool that it comes with those. I mean, you get the normal hands anyways. Wait for the release. What percent is diecast? That 50 is too light, too much plastic. You know, I have never held the 50 in hand. I actually thought it was full diecast. Is it not full diecast? Back to Star Wars, LOL, JK. Yeah, dude, we gotta get a Marvel fan in here too. We love Marvel. The clean version is just clean, you know? I would prefer all my figures to be clean if I had the option besides weathering. It's a fair point. That's kind of funny, Griffin. I mean, it's just clean. That's a fair point. But when I look at this Iron Man, are you not concerned that this is just... If you're picking up the if you're picking up the clean Mark 85, are you not at all? Are you 100% certain you were going to keep it forever and there's no chance you're ever going to sell it? Are you not the slightest bit concerned of what happened to the Mark 50? Granted, take it with a grain of salt. What happened to the Mark 50 was a bit of an anomaly because that figure was just crazy oversupplied. But like, Is there a massive difference in terms of like theme for this figure and the Mark 85? I mean, there's like different. It's like different colors, sure. But at the end of the day, you get like some. You basically, it's like you're getting some cool you're getting some accessories. You're getting a head sculpt. Same thing you're getting with the Mark 85. Obviously you get the Infinity Gauntlet, is really cool, but you're getting a hexagon display base, which is weak for that much money. I can't believe they're doing that. And like, again, this figure is an anomaly because they oversupplied the heck out of it, and I imagine they're not going to make the same issue with the Mark 85. But like, when I look at these two, I just get a little bit concerned. Whereas this one feels like there's like a material enough of a difference. But it's still nothing like too crazy. Even this one, like, I'm way more bullish about Mark 47 than I am about Battle Damage 85. With that being said, I still really like 85. The head sculpt is dope. Also, next week, 15. Also, I'm turning 15 weeks. Oh, nice, Nathan. Let's go. So we got some young people. I love that, dude. Hustle. Hustle, boys. That head sculpt is dope. The Battle Damage head sculpt is sick. Yeah, bro, I could be making 30 in Vancouver right now in my job, but I'm 19 right now. But it's still fine. Grinding for my own business, so I'm just treating it as school. Got to learn from the ropes of the business. Yeah, dude, School of Hard Knocks. Get in there. I'm making 17 in Texas, only going up from here. You saying $17 an hour? $17 an hour is way more than I get paid. I got paid when I was working a minimum wage job at the tennis shop. I was getting paid 9 buckaroos an hour, and I felt like a king. Very true. Invest in yourself. Absolutely, Popsick. How about a burn torso episode 3 Anakin with a medical table? Oh, I thought you were saying just a burn episode 3 Anakin. An episode 3 Anakin with a medical table would be so sick, like a Birth of Darth Vader deluxe set scoop. For Iron Man fans, it's a must. For who's considering just as an investment, OP, it's a no-go. Yeah, I think that's fair. If you're an Iron Man collector that collects all the Iron Man armors, I definitely think it's a must. If you are an Iron Man collector that only wants one Iron Man, I guess if you want just the Iron Man from Endgame, the most like iconic movie, fine. I still think the best looking Iron Man at a retail basis is the Mark 7. The Mark 7 is the best Iron Man if you just want one classic looking Iron Man in your collection. But I still think the best Iron Man at retail by far is still Mark 47. I think you're letting your bias of not liking the suit cloud your judgment do why you don't like the clean version. That's very fair. I could be. It's almost like I'm letting my collector perspective get in the way of my investment perspective. I just get spooked looking at this. Like, I just see the Mark 85. It's just the Mark 85 to me. I don't know. Again, the Mark 85 had the supply issue. I get that, but like, it's the Mark 85, and while the Mark 85 shouldn't have the same supply issue that the Mark 50 did, the Mark 85 also had the Mark 85 battle damage come out after it, which is like kind of indirectly again a supply issue. I would like a snapping gauntlet with this. You can snap it. Right? Are those hands not posable? I guess I never even noticed. Yeah, no, it's not. It is. The fingers aren't posable, but you get a snapping figure with it. Are you saying you want the big Infinity Gauntlet? If so, yeah, Endgame Thanos, but that's only 400 bucks. Give us Hot Toys Mustafar High Ground. That was funny, Nathan. I would definitely buy some High Ground. Buy some High Ground, buy some Midichlorian. Hot Toys Midichlorian would be great too. Best scene in Star Wars, in my opinion, is Darth Maul rising in Empire Episode 3. Get chills every time I watch it. I've seen it like 40 times out of all. I love that scene. My favorite scene in... let me see if I can pull it up. There's a lot of like really great scenes in Star Wars, but I've like, for some reason, I've come to, this isn't even like that big of a scene, but this is like kind of become like my favorite scene in Star Wars. Here, I'm just gonna play the YouTube video. I don't think that this is, It's fair use. This right here. Let me see it. Let me see this. This is the first time trying this. See if this is... I don't know if he's even going to load because I'm live streaming. So it's probably like my internet's probably getting cranked. I love this scene because I love when he says, "But you were not a Jedi yet." I just play it.
The Force is with you, young Skywalker. But you are not a Jedi yet.
I love that. I love that scene where he looks at Vader. This is like my top 5 favorite scenes in Star Wars. This is one time. I love when he looks at right here. So sick. You guys know where the takes. You guys know why I love. You know why I love Empire Strikes Back so much. Wow. Did I just show that clip without the display on? Did I just do that? I can't tell if I just did. I think I just showed that YouTube clip with the camera on me. Can someone confirm? I know the chat's always lagged. So, could you guys see that on YouTube, or could you only hear it? Oh well. I might have just showed that. Whatever. I suck. Oh, we saw it. Oh, it was on. Cool. I don't know why I thought it wasn't. I thought it said it wasn't. Yeah, I love that scene. I just, sorry. This is one of the reasons why I really love Empire Strikes Back. So like when I originally watched Star Wars, it was like, I watched the original prequels as like a kid. But I watched them and I didn't really understand. Like I watched episode 1 and 2 and I didn't really understand what was going on. I had spoiler alert, if you somehow don't know this, Darth Vader is Anakin and Luke's father. I saw episode 1 and 2 as a kid, but somehow could not process that Anakin was going to be Darth Vader. I guess there was no reason to. At the time I hadn't even seen the prequels or the original trilogy. And then I remember I got sick. I was sick from school one day, and it was around Christmas time, and I had never seen Star Wars before, and I was sick for a week. So I was in my basement, and we had a fireplace, and we used to have a fire going, and I would just lay by the fire, and we had one of those big TVs, those ones that are really, really fat and long. Poor choice of words. It was one of those large TVs, and Spike TV. If you guys remember the channel Spike, they used to do Star Wars marathons. I don't know if they still do, but I remember they were doing Star Wars marathon of the original trilogy. It was around Christmas time. It was their Christmas special, and I was in 5th grade or something, and I laid down next to the fireplace. And I turned my big TV so that I could see the TV as I watched it, and I just watched the entire marathon. And I had I was kind of a fan of prequels at the time, and then I watched the original trilogy, and it was before Revenge of the Sith even came out in theaters, so this was before 2005, and it changed my life. Absolutely loved it. You guys, does anybody remember that? Can anybody resonate with that? But anyways, the reason why I was saying that was because that scene, I remember watching that scene, it was Christmas time by the fireplace, and you just get chills, hearing, hearing James Earl Jones' voice, saying, "But you were not a Jedi yet." So sick. So that's one of my favorite scenes. I don't know, maybe it's just for me. I want to hear from you guys. What is your guys first we'll do Star Wars and then we'll do Marvel. What is your favorite scene from Star Wars across all movies? Let's see it. My dad sat me down and showed me the movies, all 6. That's awesome to just watch that with your dad. That's awesome. What a great bonding experience. I'm a prequel kid. We saw 2 and 3 in theater, so I gotta say Revenge of the Sith is my favorite, but Empire Strikes Back is a close second. I totally hear you. I saw 2 in theaters. I don't know if I actually saw 1 in theaters. I might have been too young. I was definitely too young, actually, because I came out in 1999. I saw episode 3 in theaters, and I absolutely loved it. That's awesome. My favorite scene from the entire saga is when Anakin and Obi-Wan are talking for the last time as friends. Yes! Right before Obi-Wan goes onto the ship, and he says, goodbye, old friend. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. Man, the worst part about Spike is that it felt like their commercials were on for 10 minutes. I watched the Spike marathons too. Griffin, you know what I'm talking about, right? Yes, dude, the commercials would go on forever. For sure. Order 66 is Austin D's favorite. Absolutely fantastic scene. I love the prequel fans in here. Saw Star Wars movie ever in theaters when it released. Coolest thing ever saw. I hate you, James. I'm so jealous. I mean, I would pay a ridiculous amount of money. I would probably pay over I'd pay over $10,000 probably. That's how much of a Star Wars fan I am, to forget everything about Star Wars for like 4 days and then go back in time to 1977, 1980, 1983 and watch them in theaters with everybody for the first time. That would be insane. That's so hard. Oh wow, we got a lot of people commenting on this. Favorite scene, Rey vs. Kylo Skywalker. Oh, interesting. Not my favorite. I'm gonna try and go quick through these so I can hear everybody's. Battle of the Fates. Duel of Fates with Darth Maul and Qui-Gon. Very good one. How much longer are you planning on streaming? Probably nothing like too crazy. I'm not totally sure yet, but this isn't gonna be one of those like 3-hour nights, unfortunately, because it is a Friday and I did work all day. Rogue One Darth Vader hallway scene. Oh, such a good one. Duel of Fates Phantom Menace, so great. Palpatine's arrest. Yes, love it. We're gonna go quick through these because I want to hear everybody's. When Ewoks took out the Stormtroopers, you're trolling. Earth Maul, double lightsaber ignite, that music cue. Yes, incredible. Qui-Gon funeral is straight chills. Yes, that is the sick part. Always true there are. Darth. I know Darth Maul. Nice. My favorite scene is the final confirmation between Luke and the Emperor when he throws away his lightsaber when Vader comes to his rescue. Just the best. So good. I'm a Jedi like my father before me. Kill me. Rogue One Vader scene. It's so scary. Yeah, dude, they absolutely destroyed that. I got the high ground. High ground is absolutely amazing. No shame here. Jango versus Obi-Wan on Kamino. No shame. Respect. It's the best scene of the movie. To each their own. Luke confronts Jabba. That's a cool one too. That's when Luke is like, when you're like, damn, did Luke just go X Games mode for that was when Luke went X Games mode. He kind of sucked at the Jedi arts in Empire Strikes Back, and then he went X Games mode for episode 6. Order 66 scheme, retweet, absolutely great. All the Yoda scenes in the original trilogy. I assume you mean OTS? The original, yeah. I mean, Yoda's amazing in 5 and 6. Favorite scene is either Vader rising episode 3 or when Luke is burning Vader in episode 6. Both of those so amazing. Really cool contrasting scenes that are your favorite. Anything with Jar Jar, you're trolling. I'm an original... Sorry, I lost... Oh. I'm an original trilogy kid, but Anakin and Obi-Wan fight is my fave. Yes, Amber. That is such an awesome scene. My favorite scene from Star Wars has got to be the clones landing in the Geonosis arena in episode 2. Forever cemented my love of clones from that point on. That's awesome. That's great that's why you love clones so much. Trench battle. Trench battle, fantastic. I assume you're referring to the trench run. Yoda climbing up on Chewie and Revenge of the Sith. I actually really like that scene. I feel like you're kind of trolling, but I kind of like that scene. 3PO taking an oil bath. There's no way that's your favorite scene in the entire Star Wars film. Here's the question. Would you get rid of the whole collection to see the... Shoot, I lost it. This thing is like... What's the best way? Okay, I guess the best way. Here's the question. Would you get rid of your whole collection to see the movies for the first time? Yes. Is it bad if I like Rise of Skywalker as my favorite movie? Although Finn was garbage in it, it's just because he yells, Rey! Absolutely not, dude. That's not bad at all. And you said you were 15, right? So, the sequels are like kind of part of your childhood. Own it, dude. If you like those movies, tell everybody. And tell me, like, comment on my video and say, dude, you're crazy. This Hot Toys is awesome. That's awesome that that's your favorite movie. I wish that I had that passion for those movies, because I love Star Wars so much. I just can't get behind those. Anakin and Obi. Kind of sad about it, because my whole life I knew the twist in Empire Strikes Back, so I never got the full experience of Star Wars. Dude, I actually really, I feel bad for you. You were robbed. And I imagine a lot of people in this were robbed. That's why James is so lucky that he actually got to see this when this first came out. I was so lucky that I was so ignorant and naive that I literally watched episode 1 and 2, and I guess like you wouldn't really know, but like I got to like 4th grade. I was like 4th grade or 3rd grade, maybe 4th grade, 3rd grade, 4th grade, or 5th grade. I did not know. So when he was like, "No, I am your father," I was like, I mean, when he was like, "I'm your father," I was like, and you know, like when you're a kid, like, you know, like now as an adult, when you watch movies, you can like sense plot twists, so you like kind of already know, like, oh, this is probably gonna be a plot twist. When I saw that and you're like a kid, you're like, that's the bad guy, though. That's the bad guy. You can't be his father. That's the bad guy. And then your mind's blown, like, dude, you cannot be his father. You are the bad guy. He's trying to kill you. You're his father. And you're trying to kill him, but that is your son. That's your own blood. And it was the best plot twist ever. James, if you're still in the chat, what was it like in 1980? Like in pop culture, like whatever pop culture like in 1980, when that plot twist happened. Was that not the biggest plot twist ever in cinematic history? I feel bad for you though. That I resonate with you, Austin. I'm very blessed that I did not. Maybe I wouldn't have loved Star Wars as much if I had known that plot twist. It was never spoiled for me. I'm lucky I was ignorant. When I was a kid, the Anakin versus Obi-Wan fight was majestic. When I was 4/5, I would sit in front of my TV and like the rise off the floor when Vader rose at the end of episode 3. That's awesome. Wait, when I was 4 or 5, I would sit in front of my TV and like rise off the floor when Vader rose up at the end of episode 3. That's so awesome. Slave Leia being erotic asphyxiating Java. That is a funny scene. It's too bad we're never gonna get a Slave Leia Hot Toys because Black Series axed it. That would be so awesome. Although her joints would look awful. I'm sure they would put no joints, but wow, I'm really behind on comments. I'm sorry, I'm missing some of these. Gotta hop off. Have a good night, man. Evan, you too, man. Actually, my favorite is Vader talking to the bounty hunters. That's so great. No disintegration. That's an awesome scene. By the way, if any of you guys have not seen, I'm sure, I hope all of you guys have. If any of you guys have not seen Star Wars Family Guy, you should definitely watch it. It's really, really funny. That just reminded me of a really funny scene those episodes. But I guess it used to be on Netflix. I think maybe now it's on Hulu. You guys should watch those if you haven't. They're very funny. I imagine most of you guys have them. Gotta take off for 30 minutes. Hope you're still on, James. Thanks, James. I appreciate you being in. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm gonna be on in 30 minutes, but I really appreciate you being here tonight. It's so sick that you are, one of those fans there from when they first came out. Keep supplying the Facebook group with those Shanghai photos. We love them too. That was so sick that they actually just had like Hot Toys for retail in the store. That was insane. What's your favorite Clone Wars scene? That's such an awesome question. I would have to think about it. The one that I don't want to spoil anything. Nobody put your Clone Wars scenes in there. As much as I'd love to talk about that, there's too many people in here that haven't seen Clone Wars, and I don't want to spoil it for anybody. But I will say the first one that comes to mind is the scene in season 7. But I don't want to spoil it for anyone. If you haven't watched Clone Wars yet, you're running out of time. You better watch Clone Wars soon. I'm about to start spoiling everything. Any scene with John Williams music, yeah, dude. The John Williams is insane. He's out of his mind. He's so good. The Phantom Menace, when Qui-Gon is separated from Darth Maul by the Blu-ray shields. One meditates and one sees. Yes. That is also an awesome scene. Really good contrasting scene. A good second favorite is the Star Destroyer fleet with the Imperial March. Yes, so good. When Rey says, "I am all the Jedi." Barf. Not for me, champ. I am all. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I'm not gonna lie. That was kind of cool to hear all of their voices, but it's hard for me to take. There's some. You know what my favorite scene is? My favorite scene is when when Rose tells Finn at the end of episode 8 when he says, "Oh, you know what? Time out. We're gonna get to the rest of these favorite scene fans. I love these, but this scene is my favorite scene. Let me see if I can actually find it. Oh my, okay. I couldn't even remember her name. Sorry, it's still my favorite scene though. Okay. Oh Jesus, Star Wars. Oh my god, this video is literally called the worst scene in history, and that's so funny. I didn't even know this was like a pop culture like worst scene. This is the worst scene in Star Wars. We have to watch this. I know you guys don't need to see this, but we need to see this so that you can understand. For as amazing as so many of the Star Wars films can be, you have to understand what can happen sometimes. Okay, before I say it, I'm just gonna spoil it. It's the scene where Rose says, I forget the exact quote. It's like, I'm saving you, dummy. And then she like passes out, but it's literally the worst acting ever. She's like, I'm saving you, dummy. And she's like totally conscious and everything, and she just goes, oh, and just passes out. I mean, I couldn't take it when I saw that scene in theaters. Let's watch this scene. That's so funny. Don't let him win. They should have let him die here. That would have made a big difference in the sequels. That would have been cool to like tie that into the story. They should have let him die here. Come on! Come on! Come on! Dude, the crazy part is she's an actress and this is her career. And she's getting paid she's not getting paid millions for this role, let me tell you. She's probably getting paid like hundreds of thousands for this role. And Rian Johnson said, whatever this actress' name is, Rose, we need you to say this line and we need you to really convincingly pass out. Can you just think about this? Think about this scene. Like, she is completely conscious and talking to him. And she seems totally fine. And then she just passes out. Anyways, I digress. That scene, like, it's this. It's like, she's talking to him here. Look, I feel bad for Kelly Marie Tran. It's not her fault the character's written so poorly. I get it. This is really bad acting, though. She's completely conscious, and she seems fine. Why does she have to pass out? Who wrote that in the script? Come on. It's not good enough. Oh, God. So that's my favorite scene in Star Wars. Anakin March was an amazing scene. Yeah, dude, that was... sorry, yeah, Amber, that was... that was Anakin, sorry. Yeah, that's such a great scene. What is funnier? Family Guy, Star Wars, or Robot Chicken? Family Guy, Star Wars is funnier because it ties into... It literally is the Star Wars movie. Like, they follow the whole lineage very well. Like, you can get a good idea of actually what happens in Star Wars just from watching Star Wars Family Guy, but it's incredibly hilarious. Seth MacFarlane is a known huge fan of Star Wars. Robot Chicken is really fun. Some of the skits are like not as funny, but I've seen every single skit for Robot Chicken. You can find them all on YouTube basically. Some of them are really, really good too. Rian Johnson made a worse scene that I hate sand. That's quite an accomplishment. I know! You thought I hate sand. It's rough and it's coarse. It gets everywhere. You thought that was the worst. No, this scene with her was the worst. But anyways, we just passed the 2-hour mark. We talked about a bunch. We had so much news to cover. We talked about Boba Fett. We talked about Lando. We talked about Qui-Gon. We talked about Mark 47. Mando is shipping. Guys, team, guys and gals. I really think it's just guys and Amber. Amber, I think you might be my only female fan. I saw my videos. Some of my videos literally get 100% male support, and then the other ones, basically all the rest of them, get 99% and 1%. I think Amber is the one girl out there, so shout out to you. But to you and to the rest of the homies in here, I mean, what a stream. We got to 103 viewers. Actually, I think 104 live streamers. Oh, sorry. Sam told me. Wait. Sorry. I forgot one thing. Sorry. Thank you, Sam. I don't like to do this. And I don't know why we have to do this. Let's look at Captain Rex. I don't know why we have to do this every time. I told you guys I don't like doing this. I don't need to look at him. I mean, what a figure. What a figure. Look at the carbon scoring. Oh god, look at the figure. The detail. The clankers. The jetpack. The 2 guns. The binoculars. The Sokatana head sculpt. Oh my god, don't look at that helmet like that. Don't look like that. Don't do this to me. Oh. So nice. Oh, that head sculpt. You beautiful, beautiful, beautiful man. Beautiful figure. Oh my god, everything comes with it. Okay, that's enough. We can't. So I'll take a moment, pray. God, thank you for giving us JC Hong. Thank you for giving us Hot Toys. And thank you for giving us Captain Rex. April 2021 cannot come sooner enough. We thank you. All right, that's it. I told you we don't look at Captain Rex. Get out. Sorry, Captain Rex. Yeah, Captain Rex. We can close out of this. Why do you make me do this? We don't look at Captain Rex. But as I was saying, I mean, we broke the record. We broke the record because it's literally you guys. You guys are insane. Thank you so much for the support. If you guys haven't subscribed already, make sure to subscribe. Hit that notification bell. We are on the road to 1,000 subs, and we are booming. We are almost. I think the last I checked, we're almost at 800 subs. So it's all thanks to you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you for your support. I can't wait to do the giveaway. Give away those Hondo and Nakas to you guys when we hit 1,000 subs. It doesn't stop. Hot Toys keeps giving us these figures. I'm gonna keep putting out videos. I'm gonna keep increasing the content. We're just gonna keep it going. But that being said, you guys know how to. You guys know how it goes. I appreciate all of you guys being in here. As always, what do? Buy the dip, sell the rip. This is the way. We will see you in the next video. Peace.